Scorpios, trusting your intuition, doing the spiritual work, and really trusting yourself are going to be key themes. Welcome to your Gemini season Tarotscope. First things first, I'm doing a really fun, awesome collaboration with two sexy Geminis, and we are releasing a podcast. It's called EMC3 Chat. The link is in the description of this video. Take a look, like, subscribe, do all the good things, because we also have a podcast coming out spilling all the tea about Gemini season, what you need to know, and how to use these energies to your advantage. And a really big key date to note, Scorpios, is the Gemini new moon coming up this Friday, May 22nd. New moons are a beautiful time to set new intentions and new goals for the next 6 months. So where do you see yourself in the holidays? Where do you see yourself at the end of 2020? Who are you with? What kind of sex are you having? All the people next to you. This is a time to breathe life into that so that it can all manifest beautifully. If you want a little bit of help or more guidance, I offer a new moon workshop exclusively on my Patreon. Link is in the bio. And lastly, anyone who subscribes over the next 48 hours to my Patreon will get gifted a free copy of my 2020 retrograde guide. It's a 20-page document. It literally goes over all the major retrograde transits over the next 3 months, so you know what to expect, what you can do, how you can reflect and grow during this time. So let's get into it, Scorpios. We have the Queen of Swords, the Hermit, and the Moon. So this is really... And I mean, I've been feeling this and I'm a Scorpio, so I love all my fellow Scorpios. This is a time to really draw that line in the sand, Scorpios. The Queen of Swords is a boss. She does not give a fuck about anyone, and she is willing to drop that sword and cut a bitch whenever she needs to, because no one is going to mess with her kingdom and her king and her children. So now, if you're in a situation where people are trying to come back into your life, which they always try to during retrograde, or if you have your old boss trying to beg for you to come back even though you've now expanded, if you have old friends that are trying to get a piece of your pie because you've leveled up, the Queen of Swords is here to remind you to set those boundaries. She's also been showing up in a lot of these readings, so I feel like a lot of us as a collective need to know when to say no, when you need to pull back, and not just give your energy to everyone, because that's really where the Hermit comes in. The Hermit is a beautiful energy for you to slow down, to reflect, to integrate everything you've learned over this quarantine into your life. It can also physically mean like hermiting a bit longer, because when some of these quarantines are going to be lifted, everyone's going to be going back, and it's going to be kind of a free-for-all. And I mean, Scorpios don't like incompetence. They don't like stupid people. They want to make sure that their energy is protected so that they are being of service to the people that they love and to their careers, which make them the money that they deserve. Also, to you guys, if there is a Virgo or a Pisces that you're dealing with, they may also be good for a little bit of extra support, accountability, because the moon is the card for Pisces. It's also the ruling planet for Cancers, and we love our water babies, Pisces and Cancer. So give some love. If you have those people in your life, they're going to be a really good source of support over the next few weeks. But also to you guys, and again, I don't have to tell Scorpios twice, listen to your intuition, listen to different signs and synchronicities that are coming through, because the moon also sheds light on certain things that may not have been clear, may have been secret. You may also see people's true colors. And that's where that Queen of Swords comes in. And again, like, Scorpios have no problem removing people from their life very swiftly when they are not reciprocating all the love and all the positive energy that we give to those that we truly trust. So keep your eyes out if there's someone who you're unsure of. And again, this is energy for all of Gemini season. So even if it doesn't apply right this very second, keep that in your back pocket. And again, it's not to be overly critical and suspicious of everyone, but really keep that in mind. But also too, like, listen to your self-conscious and intuition. Like, if there's something coming through, if there's a project that you want to work on, if there's someone that you want to connect with, take that time to really honor your intuition and your subconscious, okay? I'm going to pull a couple more cards for clarity, just so we know exactly what we're dealing with. So with the Queen of Swords, we have the Three of Cups. So now is the time that you get to decide who is in your life and who is not. And also, like, I would really pay attention to the people that are bringing you joy, obviously, but sometimes you feel obligated to put in energy to certain relationships or family members because of the history, because of what they once were. No, there's no time, Scorpios. If they're not serving you right now, you need to be around people that are filling your cup, not with people that are draining you. Now is the time to pick joy and love and happiness and not history or obligations that come from the past. Also with the Hermit, we're talking about Ten of Swords reversed. So this card can be very ominous for some people, but when it's reversed, that shows that there's a lot of healing going on. These swords are falling out of you. So it's death of old self. And I think that's so beautiful that we have the Hermit here watching us and protecting us. This is also a very spiritual, guardian angel type energy with the Hermit. So all the growth that we're going through, all the change and transformation, we're being very protected right now, which is like, thank you, universe. Thank you, angels, for overseeing this, which is great. And trust that if you're going through a hard time, if you're putting in so much work, the tens in tarot talk about the end of a cycle. So all this is going to be changing and it's going to be wrapping up very soon. And the more work that you can do internally, spiritually, it's going to pay off literally tenfold because we're ending off a chapter and you're setting the foundation for what's to come. And with the moon, we have the Hierophant. So this again is when you listen to your intuition and when these intuitive messages are coming through, if you feel called to work with someone or if you feel called to expand your business and step into a very predominant leadership position, this is like putting yourself out there. Again, a lot of the collective doesn't know up from down right now. And if you can be a source of light for these people, literally the moonlight, and really step into that, it's going to be a really good mood moving forward. Because as you step into your power, you're going to attract people who are also very powerful. Yeah. 10 of Wands was at the bottom of the deck, Scorpios. This is like you are so close to that level. Again, you have the 10 of Swords reversed. You have the 10 of Wands upright. You're doing so much work. You're almost there. Please, 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 please do not give up on yourself because you're so close. All the work that you've been doing all year, for the past 10 weeks, for the past 10 months, 10 years, you're almost there. And it's going to be around really powerful people once you cross that finish line. But also be ready for all the blessings and the work that's going to come with that new level. That's why it's so important to really pay attention to who you want in your life moving forward, because they need to be able to support you at that next level. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too. Also, be sure to watch your rising and your moon sign for more energy and more clarity about what's going to be happening over the next few weeks. Otherwise, I will talk to you all soon. Mwah! Thank you all. Bye.